Hey, rebellion? Yes, I've chosen the word rebellion for you guys. Alright, now I'm going to be doing some rating of some futuristic type movies. They have qualities that make them futuristic, so bear with me. And these are simply my opinions. And if you think you have a better rating for each of them, put it in the comment section below. Alright? So without further ado. Robots is only a futuristic movie because it is, well, set in the future, and it basically is like removed humans from the equation. But organic life does no longer exist on Earth. It is just robots, and that is futuristic because it's basically saying that Homo sapiens have evolved into machines, which is what makes it futuristic. Back to the Future. This series is one of my favorite movies, but it comes with a catch because number two is the only real one that talks about the future, um, because they go to 2015, and that plus the DeLorean are the only two things that make it a futuristic type movie. However, the movie is called Back to the Future, and I mean, without that's just like in general a futuristic type movie. So that is simply my opinion. You may have a different opinion, but that's fine. Transformers. Yes, is I know what you're gonna say. A lot of people are probably already thinking this right now. Why is he saying it's a futuristic type movie? Well, because technically it is. Um, it's talking about autonomous robotic organisms, meaning the machines are alive. They have feelings, they have emotions, they have a beating heart, basically, and they're fully aware of what they're doing. Um, Also, the fact that you may be thinking it's the same time in here as is in the movie. Well, I know, but we don't know what's going to happen in the future, so it's technically possible. But just don't call me a wacko, okay? Iron Man. It is it is a future movie, but only just. I mean, because the world isn't necessarily advanced enough to be qualified as to have Iron Man as a possibility. However, it is quite possible in the next couple of years. I'm not going to say how many, but eventually it'll happen. We'll have the technology. Real Steel. From the get-go, you understand that it is a futuristic movie because it is set in the future, and it robots are um, the boxers and not humans. They've removed humans from the uh, from the ring, and now the opponents are allowed to kill each other because robots don't feel pain, misery, or nor do they stop until they're destroyed. But Adam is different. Apparently, Max can understand him. I don't get it. So without further ado, what you really came here for is the ratings. Now, Robots is a family movie. It is a child's movie. But, I mean, it's one of my cousin's favorite movies. I love my cousin, but I'm sorry, buddy. I have to say that it's a 4 to 6 out of 7. To 6 out of 10, I mean. Um, Mainly because it's not one of my favorites. Stop right there. I know. No, I'm not going to rate it 10 out of 10. Mainly because 2 didn't really portray it as accurate, because it's 2013 and they said 2015 that there would be hoverboards and time machines. Time machines were 1985. Yeah, it's 2013. Liar. Plus the fact hoverboards 2015. We have that technology, just the government has it, not us. So, and they're still developing it right now. It's not that I know that, I'm basically just guessing at this point. So, they probably have it, I don't know. But, not really that accurate. 7 out of 10. I would have given it a 9 if it were historically accurate, but I mean, it's not really accurate because, it's like the movies are basically saying, this is what we want to happen, not what is probably going to happen. Transformers. Um, I don't know. I mean, I love the series. Michael Bay, he did a really great job, but I'm sorry, Michael Bay, this movie is not really that futuristic. It's mainly all futuristic in Cybertron, which is, I mean, I can understand it, but I mean, it's kind of iffy. So, um, 7 or 8. I'm not necessarily sure on this one. So 7 or 8, that's my verdict. Iron Man. Now, first, let me start off by saying that the technology in here is possible within the next couple of years, and it'll eventually happen. So I'm just saying that it is relevant to the now, and but it is also high tech, futuristic, and has the capabilities of um, pretty much creating an Iron Man outside in the real world. So it is it is technically futuristic because this hasn't happened. This hasn't happened yet. Sorry about that. And I I really enjoyed this movie. I love this movie. I mean, Iron Man is by far one of my favorites in the Marvel heroes. Next is Hulk, and then after that Wolverine. So yeah, he's good. So I'm gonna give it an 8, mainly because the technology in that movie is very good and very well thought out. Plus, I love the CGI. Real Steel. Now, I know what you're thinking. Just because Hugh Jackman's in it and Hugh Jackman played Wolverine, am I going to rate it at a 9? Maybe. It did really make me mad that even though Adam traversed through a bunch of stuff, that Zeus still got back up. And at the very last second, Zeus was about to go down, and then he still lost. I mean, wouldn't you have said it was okay to make him the number 2 contender? I mean, come on. It's like, wouldn't that be the smart thing to do? I guess not. Oh well. Just because of that minor flaw, I am going to rate it at an 8.5, which technically can be taken as a 9. So, good job, whoever directed that movie. Um, so yeah, these are mainly my opinions on the movies. So, if you have your own opinions, or if you have any movies that you like that you want me to rate, please put them in the comment section below, along with your ratings on these movies. And I'll get back to you with the following. And I am signing out.